forced to run with 1:10. Bulls not using one of their 2 timeouts.
I thought for sure when he pulled that one down that Coach Golish would spend one of those 2 timeouts.
Now we're under a minute. Brown launches incomplete for Singleton.
Yeah.
Broken up by Fisher. It's 4th down.
And especially at that point in the game when you need to get settled down and you don't want to rush to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down, and then you throw an incomplete pass and all of a sudden you got to punt it back. Now North Texas with 3 timeouts has more than enough time to put together a drive. And this is almost like a bonus possession for the Mean Green, where you got the first kickoff. It's 51 seconds and 3 timeouts. You're just looking for a field goal here to steal a possession and maybe steal some points right before halftime.
Good punt by Leon. Muffed. South Florida says they have it, and they do. Turnover city in this opening half. 3 by both teams.
Miles Coleman couldn't really get himself under that one.
Receiving team, recovered by the kicking team.
And it's indeed South Florida's football. Now you want to slow this thing down, and I'm anxious to see just how they operate with Byron Brown and this Bulls offense based on where they are.
Cedric Hawkins recovered the muffed punt. And North Texas will begin now in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
Because you don't want to score too quick, do you? And I guess you worry about that after you've scored, but there are 3 timeouts, and you don't want to leave a lot of time on the clock for North Texas.
I say South Florida ball. So South Florida will go here from the red zone. Byron Brown to the outside. We get a timeout now.
Timeout. South Florida. That's second. 30 seconds.
Kickoff week 6 of the NFL with NFL Sunday Countdown at 10 a.m. Eastern on ESPN and the app. And then 2 Monday night games. You've got the Bills and Falcons. Buffalo had the setback against New England on Sunday night. Bears, Commanders, a couple of Heisman Trophy winning QBs and Caleb Williams and Jaden Daniels. Josh Allen, 24 passing touchdowns, tied for 3rd most in his first 10 Monday night starts. So, sloppy first half by both teams, and that 3rd North Texas turnover gives South Florida the ball inside the 20. One play later, they're inside the 10.
Chance to tie this thing up right before the half, and getting the ball first to start the second half would be the Bulls. So this is the ultimate double dip.
2nd and 1. 1 timeout remaining. USF has scored.
There's a problem with the line to gain chain. We're swapping those chains out.
We're swapping those chains out.
USF has scored 7 touchdowns in its last 7 red zone opportunities. And here's the advantage of having a quarterback like Byron Brown.
Yeah, you can't really play man-to-man down here, because if you turn and run with receivers, he is going to take off with the football. Now they spy Trey Fields, their linebacker. He will have eyes on Byron Brown, but I don't know if a guy 6'2", 212 is going to bring Byron Brown down by himself.
Byron Brown tonight has run for a score.
Oh, Lord.
And thrown for a touchdown. Quarterback run. 1st and goal. That momentarily stops the clock with 27 seconds.
I think it was a corner. David Fisher just got in and got a shoelace.
Right back to Brown. He is to about the 2. Second and goal. The clock continues to run. They've got the 1 timeout.
Yeah, and I would take it rather than trying to rush through this process.
Brown keeps it again. Hit. Clock still running. Now it's stopped with 4 seconds. Timeout by South Florida. You kick it here, Andre?
Timeout.
Yeah, I think
South
you have
Florida.
to, because you don't want to come away with no points, and especially getting the ball first to start the second half. I thought it was a missed opportunity after the previous down where you take the timeout, set yourself up, or at least talk about what's the best play for this situation. You can take a shot towards the end zone and then still come back if it's an incomplete pass and kick the field goal.
Instead, they may have lost a play doing so.
Exactly right.
So now you have to kick, likely on 3rd and goal. 5 seconds. They added a second. Does that give this offense enough time for one quick play, one quick throw to the end zone?
It better be on the edges and out of bounds quickly, like a catch and throw.
It's Friday night. I guess motherfuckers ain't coming.
And you got to remind every receiver, hey, don't make a move. If you're in the end zone, obviously it's a touchdown, but you can't run and come up short.
Offense comes out, 3rd and goal, 5 seconds.
Oh, I didn't show the line.
Does Alex Golish have the gumption to
I
call
should
a
have.
play here, or is this
Where's Nimrod? Out wide left.
almost definitely a pass?
I must be thirsty.
No timeouts.
I'm tearing this damn water
Texas
up.
says we want to talk.
Timeout. North Texas.
That
That's
shit
their
tastes
first.
like
Within
heaven.
30 seconds.
Nimrod, who is 6'2". Koger, who's already caught a touchdown pass, 6'3". Those are the 2 guys I would put on the edges. And then based on how the safeties are sitting, is this the side I'm going to go to. If they're favoring one side, I'm going opposite where the rotation is going to take place, and it's coming out in a hurry. It's a catch and fire.
I was just going to ask you, as a QB, walk me through the clock in your head as soon as you get the ball.
Yeah, and that's what they're talking about. Coach Golish is talking about right now with Byron Brown. You don't have time to catch, read it out, and then with 5 seconds, go somewhere with the football. You have to have your mind, and you usually tell quarterbacks, don't predetermine where you're going. In this situation, you predetermine where you're going because the clock calls for it.
Now if you're North Texas,
but you can do it strategically based on where he's coming left. That's why they're so wide. Maybe a slot fade or a fade stop to Nimrod.
They move the pocket, a floater to the end zone.
He got a touchdown.
Touchdown, Jonathan Eccles.
But what a play call.
With 2 seconds
I don't know, my chair used to sit higher.
What a play call.
Higher.
I mean, everybody's thinking Nimrod, Koger out left, and even to run the play action with it, showing it and putting it in the belly of the running back, that eats up some time. So if this is an incompleted pass, I got to believe that time expires.
How about Eccles? That's his 6th career reception.
Or close.
3rd receiving touchdown. Gramatica ties the game at 21. So a first half with 3 turnovers by each team, some wild momentum swings.
Yeah, all the eye candy is sitting outside, so everybody thinks they're far removed from it. Now you're just going to get a nice little corner route off play action. Stick it in the belly. He pretends to block down, and wide open is Eccles. That's a pretty play. Well designed, and that's why you take the time out to kind of design or talk those things over. What's our best play in our back pocket? Well, we've had some first half. It's been filled with touchdowns and turnovers.
That's a good game. South Florida versus North Texas.
That's your Texas two-step.
Should be beating the crap out of them.
South Florida gets the ball to begin the 3rd quarter.
2 seconds. Y'all still gonna kick the ball off?
And the difference in this first half, USF
Well, let that go.
2 touchdowns off turnovers. North Texas, only 1 touchdown off of the 3 South Florida turnovers. Squib kick takes us to halftime at Denton.
It ain't going.
South Florida 21, North Texas 21. Time to get you to the studio for the Twisted Tea halftime report.
I wish I could find that WNBA game.
Anish, thank you indeed. The Twisted Tea halftime report is underway. What a great opportunity for a double dip here for USF. After coming up with that big turnover in the latter stages of the second quarter, they're going to start the third quarter with the ball. So there's a lot of momentum here, and it was all aided by one of the 6 turnovers we saw combined in the first half, and the Bulls took advantage.
Yeah, coming to this game, North Texas had turned the ball over 3 times all season long. And now USF has stayed in this game via the turnover. Now, this is the 6th turnover. Each team has turned over 3 times. This is a big one here because now USF gets the ball inside the red zone. People get a little nervous. EJ is a little nervous right here. Yeah. You're wondering, the clock is running, not much time left. Yeah. USF, calm. They got this under control. Now they're going to try to get 2 plays at the end with 5 seconds left. Great play call, throw it to the back of the end zone, and there's 2 seconds left. So if that's incomplete pass, I think they get another play off. So they made it work out. 21-21. Both teams going to lock
21,
up.
21, 21,
if
21,
we turn
21.
the ball over 3 times, we have a chance to be up big in this game. But they did. It's 21-21.
Yeah, and that's something that Drew Mestemaker, the quarterback for North Texas, really uncharacteristic of him to this point in the season. He had 11 touchdowns, 0 interceptions coming into this game. So I'm wondering, does he feel like he has to force a little bit, try to make these plays that at times just doesn't seem like it's there? But I will say this. For somebody who had no prior experience, you talked about him being
Andre, you ever see that before?
I had never seen a quarterback start or play in college football and not actually play on varsity at the high school level. But
what?
To this point, he's playing really well. So I will
Bro
say
never
this.
played in varsity.
You got to clean up the interceptions, but I like the way he was hitting some of these short passes, allowing these receivers to make some plays. So he has an unorthodox throwing motion as well. And I think, again, if North Texas wants to win this football game, it's going to come from the arm of Drew Mestemaker. Now, the thing that they messed up with, like Joey said, those turnovers and giving that thing back to USF is going to be much harder for North Texas in the second half.
I'm telling you, North Texas is not easy to say. You can see me and EJ both struggle with that. For some reason, that's a tough one to say on a Friday night. USF has done a nice job of making their turnovers into points on the other side. It looked like a couple times in the first half that North Texas had a chance to go up a couple scores, and this one happens inside the red zone. USF gets this interception, and then all of a sudden, they turn this into points. So you got to make them pay when you get them. And USF has done a nice job of doing that. We already showed the one at the end of the half, the much punt. Once again, they turned that into points. There's a couple times in this first half that it felt like North Texas had a chance to take control of this game, and USF somehow came up with a turnover and kept them in the game.
There's so much on the line here for North Texas as you take a look at the odds to make the G5 from the playoff field here, and you see right where they are at 15%. Remember, a win tonight
in the
match
Conference
last season's
USA
win total, but most importantly, they'll become bowl eligible. 6 games, 6 wins. But as you can see on your screen, they're thinking about a bowl game in late December. On the way on this early October, EJ breaks down Oregon and Indiana, as well as the other one in the Big Ten, Ohio State and Illinois, with the instruction manual that is on the way. As the fella said, it's been a pretty darn sloppy first half, but that might be the best offensive play. A touchdown for the Bulls. They tie it late. Great second half on the way. Hang tight. Back with more next.
This halftime report is presented.
When did North Texas get into this better conference? Is what I want to know.
And please drink responsibly.
Kraft mac and cheese. The one and only.
You gesture, the world responds. Any car that doesn't offer that sense of control is a car that stops short of a
Nature's bounty.
Your heart is a muscle that never gets tired.
I guess at some point they'll
every 27 days.
bring on some good games at some point.
Nature's
I wonder if I can
Bounty
find
has
another game.
solutions to supplement all of you. Nature's Bounty. It's in your nature.
Drop whatever you're doing right now. The Wendy's $8 JBC meal deal is here. That's 2 junior bacon cheeseburgers, medium fries, and a medium drink. So you better be on your way. Bacon waits for no one. The #1 deal for the #1 bacon cheeseburger, gotta be Wendy's.
Well, you have to kind of look in the weeds a little bit sometimes.
So this is what you've chosen to do in your retirement?
Yes.
Collect beautiful rocks.
I love rocks. I get a buzz off of them. They're healing. But you never.
Nah, shit. Hell no. Hell no. They catching it.
Medicare doesn't. Oh my gosh.
Physicians Mutual. Physicians Mutual.
This is where success is earned, never given. Where character and grit break the status quo, and competition drives ambition. Ignited by innovation, united by mission, bold in service. It is set in stone. One footprint, 15 world-class institutions, one conference. This is the American, built to rise.
Go, 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 go. Ooh. Breeze in the club, I might just pause. Look at my feet, come kiss my toes. I move my waistline fast and slow. I do too much, yeah, I do plenty.
Keep your chest lifted.
Go, what? Go, 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 go. Ooh.
What do you get when you mix a banana, a firefighter, a tailgater, and baseball? You get Banana Ball on True TV.
That is beautiful Banana Ball.
Banana Ball on True TV, presented by Tropical Smoothie Cafe.
Sorry I'm late, Grandpa. Oh.
With TD Early Pay, you get your paycheck automatically deposited up to 2 business days early for free.
Hi there.
Because it's only human to want to help him get in the ring. Getting your paycheck early. That's how TD makes payday unexpectedly human.
Welcome back to the Twisted Tea Halftime Report.
Top 10 matchup between Oregon and Indiana. Pair of Heisman contenders under center.
Dante Moore, he makes it look effortless.
Dante Moore is very impressive. He's a total package. Super quick release. Can make all the throws.
Perfect throw by Mendoza.
Mendoza, end zone, touchdown. Too easy.
Fernando throws a really good ball. He's able to throw to win.
We plan to attack him relentlessly.
It's gonna be a gritty game. It's gonna be a rock fight.
Most physical team, I think, always wins. This is a game where physicality has to show up.
Coach Signetti's confidence that he brings on all the social media, it's instilled in his players.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. I win. Google me.
And he goes out and he talks boldly. We back him up 100%.
The fact of the matter is, we're the emerging superpower in college football.
Oh, it'll be loud. It'll be crazy. There'll be a lot more green than red.
Fans are always amazing, but they'll certainly turn up a little bit more for this game. Getting to play a elite opponent, it's going to make it special.
Nowhere in the instruction manual, I looked at every page, did it say at the beginning of the season this would be one of the biggest games of the season and certainly the biggest one in the Big Ten to date. But here we are with EJ. You heard them wax poetic about Dante Moore. What makes this kid so special? Top 10 matchup in Eugene.
Well, you still heard Coach Signetti talk about Google me. I'm pretty sure Coach Signetti Googled Dante Moore, and I'm going to show you why. These two plays show his accuracy, but also his fundamentals, especially when the game gets tight. Now, this is going back to his most previous win against Penn State. You're going to look at the scramble ability. Now, notice Dante Moore, quarterback, Kenyon Sadiqa tight end, and denied Dennis Sutton, a potential first-round pick at pass rusher here for Penn State. He's going to push Dante Moore outside of his pocket, but watch the ability to torque his body off 1 foot and throw this football 30 yards in the air back across his body to Kenyon Sadiq for a huge first down. Again, it's 3rd and 3. Let's watch this again. And we in the quarterback room call this an and one. When you can get the throw off, make the completion, and take the hit. Second overtime here in the game. Tough moment. We got to get back to our fundamentals when things are starting to get tight. You're going to do a great job of coming out of the fake, snapping your head, and again, you move off that spot with Denai Dennis-Sutton. You fake him out, and then you reset, get your shoulders back in line, and rip one across there to Gary Bryant Jr. that ends up being a touchdown potential to help Oregon win the football game. He is one of my most fun studies because he's concise, he's accurate, and he is athletic as all get out.
And he is top 2 in all of these categories in the Big Ten. He was super emotional after that game. It's been a long journey for Dante Moore to get here. Okay, let's talk about from a top 10 matchup in the Big Ten to a top 20 matchup in the Big Ten. Ohio State and Illinois, year after year, the Buckeyes just have magnificent wide receivers, and this year is no different.
You know, when you're a kid, you go to like a Chinese restaurant, you get the little yin and the yang type deal, and I really think these receivers are a yin and a yang to each other because when one's getting hot, the other one is also available to make some big plays. I want you to notice the two of them. You got Carnell Tate at the top of your screen, but also Jeremiah Smith. They're both going to run go routes, but pay attention at the top of your screen. Carnell Tate does such a great job of stacking this receiver, but also zooming, giving us all this space as a quarterback to drop that thing there into the honey hole. Easy throw for Julian saying, move those chains, got the guy feeling nice and confident as a young starter here. And now watch the other receiver, the yang to this, Jeremiah Smith. He's going to have outside leverage. You notice the thing at the top, win on leverage. Corner jumps outside. It doesn't matter. What Jeremiah Smith's going to do is stack this corner right here and create a two-way go. He can go inside. He can go outside, and he's still going to get back outside to give Julian Sayin an open lane to throw this football. So when you talk about two receivers that are playing at an elite level, these guys are in the same fold as Jackson Smith and Jigba, Marvin Harrison Jr., all those great receivers that Ohio State has had, and they're continuing on that great tradition.
Yeah, those two are playing on Sunday. These two soon enough will be as well. Well, now you know everything about the quarterbacks in this matchup. Reese and the guys will get you caught up on everything else, plus the rest of Week 7. Game day live from Eugene at 9 a.m. Eastern, bright and early, 6 a.m. local in Oregon.
How we doing? Okay, here we go.
Amica Insurance is proudly customer owned. We know what keeps you going, and we work harder to protect it. Visit amica.com today.
Cerakote revolutionized car care with its #1 best-selling rapid ceramic paint sealant. The unmatched gloss, slickness, and shine that you love now comes with an industry-leading 50-wash guarantee.
Introducing Cerakote's next-generation paint sealant, Rapid Ceramic Platinum. Just spray it on and lightly bump it to get incredible shine and professional results that will help your car stay cleaner longer. Look at the difference. With over 60,000 5-star reviews, you can trust Cerakote. Buy today for under $20.
Serious pain requires serious solutions. Tidal Max Cryotherapy Spray. Next generation pain relief trusted by healthcare providers everywhere. Max relief for back pain, muscle pain, and joint pain. Tidal Max features 2 active ingredients for dual action penetration that delivers rapid full body pain relief and available over the counter at your local pharmacy or favorite retailer. Tidal is used at PT and chiropractic clinics across the country. Ask your healthcare provider about Tidal or visit Tidal.com.
Back pain. When you've got it, you know it. Introducing the X-Back from CopperFit, our groundbreaking technology designed for compression support of your lower back and core like you've never experienced before. Engineered with our most innovative, patent-pending, Advanced X compression system. Evenly distributes the support across a broader for relief of lower back aches and pains. A super
Sheesh. Trying to find. They got the game all messed up.
Choice, with hundreds of nationally ranked programs to launch my future. UNT pushes the boundaries of research and discovery in cutting-edge fields like microelectronics and artificial intelligence. In North Texas, business and economic growth charge forward at light speed, and UNT is the driver. The University of North Texas.